Here we are again at the end of the week. Let's talk about Stepdeck numbers. I believe this is 16th week. It's not like 16 straight weeks, okay? This is the 16th week that we are out on the road as a Stepdeck. Let's talk about some numbers. First off, I just want to say shout out to Jamal. Jamal had he came and said hi to me in the truck. I was trying to get an oil change at Council Bluffs, at the Sap Bros in Council Bluffs, and then I was waiting, and then he come knock on my door. I guess he seen the truck. The truck looked familiar. He seen the truck. He watches the channel, by the way. So he knocked on the door and said hi, man. So I appreciate that. Hey, listen, if y'all see me out there on the road or at the truck stop, man, come say hi, you know? Anyway, let's talk about where we come from this week, right? So this week, we started the week off when we drop off that last oversize on that last week's video, right? We drop off that oversize in the Iowa-Wisconsin border, and then we pick up insulation from Madison area. From Madison, we had a couple of drops of that insulation in the Nebraska area, and then we did head back into Fremont to go pick up that one more oversize, right? And then took that to St. Francis, delivered that. From St. Francis, we did head down south, about southeast of the Twin Cities, about 50 miles, and then we delivered that. This like miscellaneous construction equipment. We delivered that in a construction area on the US 69. In Overland Park, or is it 169? Oh, okay, anyway, there's a construction right there. There's a big construction on the 69, and it's they got like a couple of lanes shut down. And then, you know, I can honestly say now that I have slept on the highway, like in the middle of a busy highway, because I slept right there in the construction zone, and waited for them to come in the morning, you know, and I did ask them if I could do that, and then they said, yeah, no problem, man. So after we did that, we saw this load that we have right now, which is a forklift, and we picked this up in Omaha. So from Overland, we did head to Omaha, Nebraska, and then we went into the Sap Bros. Number one, I needed to get an oil change, and I know it's Amazon Prime week, right? Last week, it was like the 8th and the 9th, it was Prime Day. So I was like, you know what? We might catch a couple of Amazon things, right? So I went ahead and purchased a reserve parking at the Sapros for 3 days, reserved the parking, so I can just drop off the trailer and then go do some short runs with Amazon. Well, that didn't plan out the way I wanted it. But anyway, so with all of that, right, throughout the week, we ran a total of 2,412 miles. We grossed a total of 6,800. And of all of that, we totaled $2.81 a mile on all miles. Now, I did not calculate it to where I subtract permits. Permits was $105. So that was my dumb mistake. Just know that minus $105 on that, on that gross, okay? But 281 on all miles, not subtracting the permits. We averaged a total of 6.8 on the MPG and used a total of 354 gallons, and that's a total of $1,117 when you multiply 354 by 315, because that seemed like what we're going to average around the area. 315 a gallon, okay? And that's a whopping 16% of the gross. Man, I'm loving it. And you know what's the best part about it, man? You know what's the best part about it? Is that we're accomplishing all of this, right? We started the past couple weeks. We start on a Monday, and then we finish on a Friday, and basically we can get it all done by that Friday with that amount of gross. Last week was about similar, you know. Mileage about similar, you know. So this is the place, you know. I mean, those oversized are boosting our what you call it, our rate, you know, rate per month. I'm not gonna lie, because like that one, the one that goes to St. Francis from Fremont, Nebraska to St. Francis, Minnesota, that thing pays $5.20 a mile. So yeah, that thing is boosting it quite a bit. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just love how I'm just so stress free right now. Like, I don't have to get on the load board and fight with people as much as I usually or normally do. And it's just amazing that, you know, I can accomplish these numbers without doing that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it continues on next week. The reason why I'm saying hopefully we can accomplish the same numbers next week is because of the fact that I tried to call Sean several times and he wasn't answering. So I'm guessing he get busy, because he does get busy and you have to physically get a hold of him. He does, like, I leave him messages and never gets no response from it. I guess that's how busy he is, you know. Hopefully next week there's something going on over there with those oversized. I highly doubt it. That's why I'm saying hopefully. But the good news is that the load board looking a little bit better. So maybe, you know, the demand has increased, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot more shipment going through because of, you know, those unfortunate storms that went through the southeast. So there's a lot of things going on over there, so it's shifting a lot of the trucks down that way. So hopefully it gets a little bit more better next week down this way. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. I am happy with the direction that we're heading right now. Hopefully it continues. Like I said, if not, we're just gonna keep on trying to find ways. You know what I mean? I think this is a good sweet spot. I like where we are right now. I like the amount that we're grossing, you know. So like I said, hopefully it continues, you know, and we will see you guys in the next video.